Yeah, hello guys. So in this video I'll be teaching you how to use Forex Factory platform. Now, why do you use Forex Factory? Forex Factory is a site that has been designed to help traders have keep record or track of the economic events. When it comes to forex trading, you have two type of events. You have the events that are predictable and the events that are not predictable. They all fall under fundamental analysis. The events that are preventable are events that are probably listed on the economic calendar, and the events that are not predictable are natural events like earthquake and then fire. Don't know, all those events are things that you cannot predict. Let's say, for instance, COVID-19, Ebola, and all this is the event that mostly affect the economy without human intention. Okay, they are beyond human control. But the economic calendar is a calendar that can help you probably know what you should do in a day. Now, for those who have been using the economic calendar for some time and they are not able to probably understand it the way they should, and probably maybe they are having some minor challenges and all that, I am going to explain to you how to use economic calendar in a right way. Is that okay? All right. So when it comes to economic calendar, we have what you should focus on is your time. You see, the time is here. Okay, you can see it here on your right side. It's 7:52 a.m. Okay, so you always have to make sure that you have the correct time, because if the time is not correct, okay, it's going to affect your calendar. Is going to affect your time, okay, and all the things that you're going to get there are going to be wrong. Is that okay? Now, after you have gotten your time right, okay, make sure, look at the top side here. We have the forum, we have trades, we have news. Okay, the news refers to the events that have been, mostly when the news is published. Okay, the details you can find them under news. And the calendar, they are the activities that are going to occur, the major event that are going to occur this week, today, this week, this month, this year, and beyond. Okay, and we have the market, we have the brokers. Okay, so once you are done with that, you should understand that right below it we have this week, right? You have this week, we have from October 26th to November 1st. Okay, all right. So now that we have that, what do we do? What is the next thing we have to do? Right under it, you have the dates. Is that okay? We have, when it comes to the forex market, the week start on Sunday. Okay, Sunday the week begin, and mind you that the economic calendar is from Monday to Sunday, and Monday to Sunday it doesn't stop. Is that okay? It doesn't stop. 365 days, okay, and beyond. All right, okay. So we have in Sunday 26th October. All right, let's look at the time. The time is what? 2 a.m. All right, okay, 2 a.m. we had news on the CHF and so on. We have news on the British pound, and we have a New Zealand dollar. We have Monday. We have which of course today is Monday. We have 8:15 a.m. We have news on the Australian dollar. We have news on the euro around 9 a.m. We have news on the yes, we have news on the British pound and CNY and all that. Is that okay? Good. Let's move on. Let's continue to Wednesday, right? Let's continue to Wednesday too. We have news. You can see the time, 12:30 a.m. We have news on the Australian dollar. You can see it, right? You can see it here. Yeah, I mean here. On the Australian dollar, we had news on the around 8 a.m. We have news there and all that. And let's continue. Let's move on. Let's scroll down. Okay, then Wednesday, the same Wednesday, we have a lot of news. Okay, I'm taking you through, and then you can see Thursday here. We can see Thursday here. All right, okay. So from Thursday, you can see Friday, and then Saturday we move on. Now let's go to the right side, the legend. Let's see here. They said anytime you see the red envelope, it means high impact news expected, meaning traders have to be very careful around that zone because you should expect highly impact news. So traders need to be very careful around that time. Whenever you see the orange envelope, it means medium impact news, meaning the news wouldn't be too shaking, it wouldn't be too scary. And then you have the very low impact, meaning go ahead and trade, there's no danger. And that is yellow envelope, low impact. And we have the brown gray one, which is the non-economic. And then we have the other ones and so on. All right, guys, so now you have an idea, you've seen the envelopes. So let's quickly go back to Sunday and identify the envelopes. Wow, Monday here we have a red envelope, which remember it says high impact news. Okay, all right, okay, so this one is the government Bullock speaks. All right, okay, so that is on the Australian dollar. Okay, that's on the Australian dollar, which is 8.15. Today's Monday is 8.15. All right, okay, so we have the 9 a.m. which is on the euro. All right, and then so let's quickly run. That's all for today. You don't have too much high impact news in the afternoon. Let's go to Tuesday. We have high impact news on the that's the Richmond Manufacturing Index, and we have the CB Consumer Confidence. So that's all the news for tomorrow, Tuesday. Tomorrow Tuesday. Yes, and then let's go to the Wednesday. This Wednesday should not joke with the market, which is going to be on the 29th of October. We're going to have CPI. We all know CPI. For those who do not know it, please research about CPI. It is very deadly and very volatile news time. All right, okay, but look at this same Wednesday. You can see that we have the red envelopes here, right? The high impact news here. They are all loaded here. Okay, so guys, you need to be very careful around that time. And then even 6 p.m. you have another news again, that is the FFR, that is the federal referral fund rates. And we have that same 6 p.m. you have the FOMC statement, the press conference, that is at 6:30 p.m. And then when you move on to Thursday, it's going to be another 10 altogether. But Wednesday, traders need to be very careful. So if you are going to trade on the Wednesday, you must understand that there is serious high impact there. Now, guys, please, if you have questions, do well to drop it in the comment section. Is that okay? And mind you that we are in Accra. Okay, we are in Accra, in Ghana, Accra. So if you want training, if you want to learn about Forex trading or any program related, either cryptocurrency or synthetics index and all that, please do well to get in touch with us. We are available for online training and in-person trainings. Yeah, so Thursday we do the same thing. Thursday we have red envelopes, which is what high impact news, and we have the this then how do you call Euro German prelim CPI, which of course is also medium impact. And then we have I saw one holiday somewhere. Okay, we have Euro here, which is the Spanish flash CPI. Okay, and so on there the medium impact. But of course, as I stated, that even though they are medium impact, they are still very strong. So you should be very careful if you want to trade them. Now take note of this. Whenever there's news on a particular currency, it affects only that currency. If there's news on the British pound, it affects only British pound, meaning that any currency that is connected, that trade with the British pound, will be affected. Is that okay? If there's news on the Japanese yen, all currency pairs that are trading with Japanese yen at that particular time will be affected. But the only news that affects the whole market, either you are JPY, you are NZD, you are CAD, is the USD. So any news on the USD affects the entire market. Please take notes. It affects the entire market. Okay, So whenever there's news, what must you do as a trader? 15 minutes time to the news, walk out of your trade. 15 minutes time to the news, walk out of your trade, and make sure that you have this, then how do you call it, you join the trade again when the news is what over. Let me take you to the details. Now what the details after the news, mind you that after the news they publish the this, then how do you call the news, which of course the envelopes represent all that. That's what we call details. Now we have the what we call the actual. The actual only occur after the news has been what released. Okay, now let's take the let's go to the Monday. Yes, Monday, Sunday. Okay, it's Monday. What is the time now? Okay, it's not yet 8:15 here, so they haven't published the Bullock speech. But look here, for instance, we have the SPPI on the Japanese yen, which even though it is low, very low impact and all that, but look at it here, it is 3.0%. so it is 3.0%. It means that the news favor the Japanese yen. Whenever the actual is red, it means that it is bad report. Whenever the actual is green, it means that it's a good report. Is that okay? So one of the most important things you pay attention to is the impact. If the impact is published in red, it means it's a very bad report. If the impact is published in green, it means it is a positive report. And whenever it's positive report, it means that the currency is likely to gain more momentum as time goes on. So this is a little bit how it is. I'll be explaining the forecast and then I'll be explaining the forecast and the previous in the next video. But for the best of your understanding, you see the forecast here is what is expected. So here they were expecting 3.0%, but they had 2.8, meaning that it is above the expectation. Therefore, it is positive for the currency. Now the previous one was 2.7. Is that okay? The previous was 2.7. So this one has been able to pass the previous one, which of course is good for the currency. So here you can see that the forecast is what they expected. The previous is the previous report, and the actual is only written or published after the news has been released. You understand? So guys, this is a little bit about the Forex Factory. In the next video I'll be showing you how to how to check the trades. Okay, the trades, how to use the Forex Factory for bias prediction. Is that okay? But this one just to show you how to read your economic calendar. So guys, I really appreciate your time, I really appreciate your availability, and I believe that we'll be able to meet in the next video for more further explanation. Thank you and see you.